chicken horse! I couldn't have become sober without you! My God, I hope you're real!
My initial 15 hours with Monster Hunter Wilds were very emotionally volatile, as it has been for many people. I've been withholding posting anything about Wilds on here, and after crawling out of lower rank and finally playing the game in high rank, do I finally have a better look at the game that isn't entirely negative. I don't like being negative about things. With that in mind though, I still aim to give my perspective on how I feel about Wilds, as well as some concerns it raises in my mind for gaming as a whole. Monster Hunter is a very important series to me. I've been playing this game since 2006 when I got Monster Hunter Freedom on the PSP. The game design was obscure. It required the player to make informative decisions to properly prepare and be the most successful on their hunts. A lot of the information though was gained through trial and error. This design was definitely alienating to many players, but it is one of those aspects that made the game so unique. As years went on, Capcom would continuously make decisions to try to reinvent the series, sometimes with the intent to enhance the experience, and sometimes to just pull in players that weren't interested in the game before. In Wilds, gathering, crafting, taking time to explore the environments and learning the terrain is really mitigated. You can go through lower rank and never need to gather and craft supplies. There's even a moment where you are thrown from one hunt into the next with no chance of preparation, unless you abandon the quest, I think. Gemma even gives you materials to upgrade your weapon twice. In the old games, I really enjoyed running around trying to figure out where the heck I can find ore to upgrade my sword, then somehow finding out that this texture on the wall means I can mine there. In World and in Rise, I could still have the experience of finding and remembering where the mining spots were in any map. Now I can just select it on my map and have my lizard bird take me to it. There are so many things that take control out of players' hands. I think some players may not have an issue since as far as hunting the monsters go, you still have pretty much complete control. Aside from the camera auto-locking, despite what the settings toggle may have you think. These are things that I think Capcom saw as parts of the game that alienated many players. Now, instead of exploring and gathering, you're given these sequences in which characters are walking and talking, in which you have the chance to gather some stuff just so you don't get entirely bored. Now, these aspects of the game that I have been framing a bit negatively are for the most part in low rank. Once you reach high rank is when you start to have more freedom and less pressure on hurrying to the next story bit. In high rank, you are given more incentives to explore the areas, and you are even rewarded with seeing new monsters you haven't seen in the game yet. In previous games, you would be given a list of quests to hunt specific monsters organized by rank. When you unlock a rank, you unlock a list of new monsters or the same monsters just in different settings. In lower rank, you don't get that sort of freedom in Wilds. You are streamlined to do the next story related hunt if you want to play more of the game. What I'm really trying to emphasize here though is that there is lack of player agency in lower ranks. I guess it's a win some lose some situation. While this can be aggravating to players who are used to choosing how they want to pace their progression, others may like a more streamlined approach to progression. Again though, in high rank, the game opens up and you have more choices in what you want to engage with. There's also a huge list of optional quests to help players who still need help deciding on what to do. I am having fun. I just never felt that lower rank had to be such a slog to go through. It's like that meme where the guy is mining for diamonds. To me, the digging part was buying the game before. And now for the first time ever, getting through low rank felt like the digging. I think out of all the games I played in the series, this is the one that had the biggest swing in the direction of mass appeal. I think not all games should be made to appeal to everybody. Qualities such as obscure design, narrative, art direction, controls are all aspects that when designed with intention for the sake of expression can elevate a game from a product you consume to art. But Capcom, like any other game development company, aims to make more money and will make decisions based on how they think they can best accomplish that goal. while adding story and instruction on how to progress in the game is mostly fine. So many changes that pull control out of players' hands and adding live service elements that'll feed you content forever make me nervous to what other things Capcom and the industry may implement for the sake of sales. It's cool that people have preferences and experiences that are different. I think it also makes those times where your interests align really special. As it seems that everyone is playing Monster Hunter right now though, it does feel like a special time to be a Monster Hunter fan, new and old. I've been Rudy. I'm on Blue Sky and Instagram. I have a Monster Hunter podcast in the works with a friend of mine, so subscribe for that. I'll catch you later. Take care.